Okay, folks, here we are. This is the end of day 3, and we're about to commit a carnal sin here. We're going to eat something that's not totally juice. We got a little surprise here. It's a little soup that I've made. Now, here's the thing. We talked to our friend today that we've known for years and years and years that's doing this with us. And she said, I'm just dying to eat something, to chew something. It's not the hunger, it's just chewing something. And we talked about it. And she said, would it be totally horrible if I made something like in a blender? And that would like your, and I said no, and so I went online and I started looking at it and researching what different people had to say. And I found out that this is just like most things in life. There are a group of people that have their strict beliefs that almost it's like being a member of the club. You know, if you don't do it exactly by the rules, then you're a dirty sinner. And then there's the people that believe in the benefits and making yourself happy. So here's the thing. We decided that we've been on 3 days, and today's been awesome. I felt great. How have you felt?
Wonderful.
She's been a mean, green, cleaning machine today. She's had all this energy. So what we decided is to give ourselves a little reward, and we call this cheating without cheating, right? Because we've done this before. On diets, like vegan diets, there's things that you can eat that are a little bit off of your program, but they're still totally awesome. So here's what we did. We took our juice, the kale vegetable juice, had all kinds of kale and carrots and a little bit of green apples and parsley and fennel, just all kinds of stuff, just our normal green veggie juice. And then I put it in a blender with about a small box of those cherry tomatoes. They're really delicious ones. Just the whole thing. And then I put 1 stick of celery chopped up, and I blended it all. So it's got a little bit of pulp, a little bit of consistency, but it's not total juice. There will be some fiber in here, but it's going to cure our desire for eating something, having a meal. So, still, this is the greatest. Oh, and afterwards, I cut up just a little bit of ginger and put in it. I squeezed half a lime in there and put a little bit of lemongrass. And, I did put one little stalk of broccoli in it just to give a little broccoli flake here and there. And it seems like there's, garlic. I put 2 cloves of garlic. I cut them up, minced them completely, and put them in the soup. Then I warmed it on low heat until it was barely warm. So, is this a part of the traditional juice feast? No. No? But who cares? You know why? Because this is healthier than anybody that's not juice feasting is eating tonight. This is like totally healthy, cleansing stuff. Especially with the garlic and the ginger. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to eat all this. But I thought, what a great way to experiment learning how to cook really, really healthy by maybe every 2 or 3 or 4 days giving yourself a little reward. Eating something that's, not juice, but close. So here's the thing about juicing. The only reason you want to juice instead of blend is for 2 reasons. One is because a lot of people say that blending oxidizes the fruits and vegetables so much that it kills up to like 92% of the nutrition. A lot of people don't believe that's true. I don't really believe that's true. I think it kills some. I think definitely we can tell a difference with a centrifugal juicer in the juice and the Green Star. That's a real low speed, twin gear, slow crushing process, more like you're chewing. In the juice, the centrifugal separates almost immediately. You can tell it's oxidized. It doesn't last very long. Oxygen's hitting it. So when you put stuff in a blender, you're not getting as much nutrients for sure. But you're still getting tons of great nutrients. So don't beat yourself up. This is like super healthy. The thing is, we're not going to do this every day. We're going to do it on occasion when we feel like we need to. Because what's better, doing this or just quitting the darn thing and going back to Big Macs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a teary moment earlier because one of my friends also sent me a message today and said, John, your last 2 videos aren't your normal energy. This is someone I love, like my mother. And she said, just thought I should tell you that you're coming across not as energetic as normal. And I said, well, it's because I'm trying to be real. You know, I make my living from selling show tickets to my show and selling products, self-help hypnosis products and things like that. Provenhypnosis.com. Sorry, commercial. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, I always want to look good in the public eye. I mean, but on this, I decided I'm going to be real, you know. And the way the first 2-day videos was the way I was feeling. I didn't feel bad, but I for sure didn't feel like I was ready to climb a mountain either. You know, you're feeling sort of strange. Today, it's starting to really transfer into massive energy. But here's the teary moment. Something else I've not really told a lot of people is that I was just diagnosed as a diabetic a few months ago. And I've not been on insulin, but I probably should have been at some times because it got worse after I left my doctor. 4 days ago, I checked my blood sugar and it was over 400 one day. And that for sure would probably require an insulin shot. And I knew the juice feast was real close and I knew it would fix it. And today I checked it and it was 123.
Yeah.
Which makes me very, very happy. Now that's still not as low as it needs to be, but goodness, it's awfully close in 3 days. And what I see in that is not a number. I see years extra with my kids, years extra with my wife. I see not having to lose my feet and my eyesight. I see me not having a heart attack. I see all these great things, getting to walk my daughter down the aisle when she grows up. All these great things that I don't have to worry about. So that's awesome. It's worth it. And man, it's really not costing that much, to be honest. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about in pain. This is not very painful. You get through the first few days and you're through it. I mean, today it's been back and forth. I felt bad a few times, but then I felt awesome too. And towards the end of the day, it really kicked in. Like for you too, right?
Yeah.
Like massive energy.
Yeah.
So you ready for some soup?
Yep.
And we've got some water with some lime in it. It's been a good day. Oh, and I've lost about 12 pounds as of this morning. That's like 2.5 days. 12 pounds. I was talking to somebody else today that's lost 11. So some of you are just now joining. Some of you are joining next week. I know some of you were waiting for a week after the new year for some reason. So let that encourage you. Oh, also on top of this soup, I put a little bit of fresh parsley and cilantro, just real small. So we're going to eat this. We're going to sleep. Oh, I slept awesome last night too. Man, best sleep I've ever had. Well, we'll talk about that on another video. You got anything to say, Adri? You've been quiet today. I've talked too much.
Just excited.
Yeah?
Going good.
What'd you drink today?
Carrot and orange, apple, and then just our green drink, kale and carrot.
Yeah. How much do you think how many ounces of juice do you think you drank?
I don't know ounces. 4 or 5 glasses probably.
Yeah, I'm really drinking a lot less juice than I thought I would. I thought I'd really kill it. I drank quite a bit yesterday. The first day I didn't drink much at all. And also I'm like not drinking any juice till like lunch or later. Getting up and drinking some water. I'm just not hungry, not wanting any, so I'm not drinking any. I think it's pretty awesome. And like our veggies that we thought would last just a few days, like we've got tons of them still left. Actually, some of them are going bad. So I will probably go to Three Rivers, our co-op in Knoxville, where we get organic stuff tomorrow and get a few more things like tomatoes I'm really digging and some green peppers and that kind of stuff, cucumbers. That's what I'm finding. I thought it would just be all leafy greens, but I'm really digging putting the leafy greens and having like tomato and cucumber with it as the real juice base. So yeah, it's good stuff. I'm enjoying it. So I hope you guys are with us, and if you're not with us, it's not too late. You can come on anytime. Just drop us a little note on Facebook.com/Life Lessons with Jon Dee, and come with us. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit subscribe, because we want to keep everybody motivated, because if you're motivated, we're motivated. If other people are doing it, we're doing it too. We can't do this alone. We all do it together.
Right.
I'm grateful.
I'm grateful.
See you tomorrow.